Hello and welcome back to my channel, Thrifty Day. My name is Leah. I'm the creator behind Thrifty Day. Today's episode is going to be a journal with me and my December daily for day 11. Can you believe we're already at day 11? How did that happen? Anyway, let's get together. Let's journal. Grab your journal supplies or, I don't know, put on some Christmas music and let's journal together. I'm super excited because this was a fun one. It's been quite a week over here in my Thrifty Day studios. I know several of you are on Instagram, so I may have touched on this. If you are on Patreon, you have been updated a couple of times, but my daughter actually did go to the university that was caught up in the Malibu fires here in Southern California. It has been a terrifying week. I'm only going to touch on it here to say thank you to anybody who has sent well wishes and prayers. That is so appreciated. You all are so kind and so supportive. She is home and she is safe. And I'm just so grateful for that. And I'm grateful to the firefighters, the men and women who are still there continuing to contain this enormous fire. So thank you so much for everyone who reached out. You all mean so much to me. And I'm so happy to report that she's here. She's tired. She's exhausted. I think she's mentally drained, but she is safe. So thank you so much. We went Christmas shopping because we thought that would be a wonderful way to lift our spirits. Although we were so happy when she got home, it was just such a wonderful moment. But I purchased that really cute gold bow trim at Anthropologie. Isn't it cute? I also grabbed some other trim. I'm just kind of trying to show you my ephemera here. That was the Anthropologie bag. I had this really pretty wrapping paper. It's like textured. It kind of feels like fabric, actually. And I also found that things don't stick really well to it. But it's okay. I made it work because it's so beautiful. And then I also have these beautiful, like, kind of chipboard ornaments from the Grabby Advent calendar. I'll go ahead and tag Grabby in the description box down below. That was such a fun Advent calendar. We opened one every time I went live over on Patreon, which is 3 times a week. And so that was so much fun. And that was one of the days. So cute. I'm going to use them in the layout. And of course, I grabbed the stars. They're so cute and just a bunch of other stuff. I actually don't even remember what I end up putting on here. There's just so many things. It was kind of a blur. I feel like every day is kind of a blur. But I think that's probably very common for this time of year. Does anyone else feel that way? Like it's like a Christmas fog. I mean, I know I had kind of a lot of other things happening this week, but I still feel like there's like this Christmas fog. Anyway, and yes, I am in my PJs in case you're wondering, because I filmed this very early in the morning. So I'm just going to glue that piece of wrapping paper onto, well, the other wrapping paper page. I chose not to cover the snowman wrapping paper on the other side because it was just so cute. Look at that wrapping paper. It's adorable. So I just went ahead and glued that pink sort of wrapping paper down to one side, and now I'm just trimming it. I quite love the way it looks, and I'm just going to start gluing everything else right on the top. It's going to be a simple, just half-page layout. Those are kind of my favorite. They're just very simple, very easy, and I think that if you keep December Daily very simple and very easy, it's something you really do want to do every single day. So now that sort of base page is laid in the journal, I'm going to add this gingerbread tape. It's sort of my favorite thing now. I use that printed Scotch tape, I think, on every layout. It's just so sticky and so great. I just love it. Anyway, and it was pink. It went with the pink page. You know, we love a good pink theme. So how is everyone doing in their December dailies? Are you doing a December daily? Are you just doing traditional sort of Christmas journaling? Are you just keeping up with daily journaling? Are you junk planning? That's what I love about Christmas journaling. You could really just very much customize the whole process and make it your own. I have just always done December daily. It's something I really look forward to. I sort of plan for. So, yeah, I love it. But this is my Anthropologie bag. They are like yarn Christmas trees. I'm hoping you can really see that. These are really nice quality bags, by the way. But they're like yarn Christmas trees. So right when I purchased the trim, and they put it in this bag, Abby looked at me and she said, "Oh my gosh, Mom, you have to keep that for your journal." And I said, "Of course." So I am just going to sort of detail cut these trees out. I wasn't sure if I was going to use all of them. I do end up using all 3, and I'm glad because they're very unique. This is something that is very special to December Daily or junk journaling in general. whatever ephemera you have, you can sort of make work in the layout. And especially at Christmas time, I feel like a real chaotic vibe is totally acceptable. So whenever you have trash or gift bags or random things, it's so fun to really use in your daily process. Junk mail, make it work. It tells your story for the day, even if your story isn't exciting. It's just a really neat way to sort of document your life experience. So use the everyday stuff, use the stuff that maybe isn't even all that exciting. It tells your story. It doesn't have to be over the top Christmas. That's okay. A lot of times I'm journaling about things that aren't even very Christmassy. Actually, I've been doing a lot of working on my current Patreon collection, and because it doesn't ship to the end of December, it's not Christmas at all. My theme is Kitsch and Trinkets. So it's kind of funny because you'll see a lot of like sort of very kitschy, bright colors woven in with traditional Christmas colors, because that just happens to be what I'm doing right now. And I'm okay with that. It doesn't all have to be perfectly aesthetic. It could really be sort of very authentic to your lived experience. That's sort of the way I like to use my December daily. So I am loving these trees. I'm only gluing half of them right now because quite honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I do know I kind of wanted to slip that cute like Father Christmas, Tim Holtz, Santa Claus character or whatever in there. And so I arranged the trees and I like the way he looks. So now I'm just going to go ahead and use my tape runner and put some adhesive on the back of that cute little Santa Claus and then the remainder of the trees. And I'm just going to sort of stick him in amongst the trees. I mean, I know it's not proportional. It's not really meant to be that. It is just sort of a collage sort of moment, but I really love it. It makes me really happy. And I think he's cute. I love the Santa Claus. In fact, he was in like a collection by Tim Holtz last year. And I actually think I even used him on my intro page. He's my favorite. I really love it. So now I'm just going to add adhesive to the rest of the trees that I didn't have anything sticky on so that they all stick down very well. It was also here that I realized that because this wrapping paper is very textured, it doesn't stick very well to anything. So it took a few tries, but I think I eventually got those trees to really stick firmly onto the page. So now I have my photos. I have a photo of me and Abby. It's like a selfie we took at Free People, and then another one of the Christmas tree at the shopping center we were at. And I have this red library card. And my original thought would be like I wanted to put the pictures in the tea bag pouch, but that library card obviously doesn't fit in the tea bag, so that kind of didn't work. So although I didn't really know what I was doing, I did decide to just add my pictures onto the library card. And then I remember I have these clear adhesive pockets. I didn't even let myself think about it. You can see right through it. I just took it off and I put it right onto the page. I was like, don't think or you'll overthink it. Just stick it down and go with it. And I'm glad I did because I really like it. I didn't lose any of those trees that I worked so hard cutting out. And I get to have my pictures in there. And there's sort of like a, interactive quality. It was just such a win-win-win-win. So don't forget to use what you have, even though you have all this really fun, like Christmas ephemera from shopping or gifts or what have you. Remember to use those sort of basic supplies that you have in your stash, like library cards or pockets. And so that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just going to add my photos right onto that library card, and then I'll stick the library card into the clear pocket. That way I don't lose any of the work that I did on the base page, but I also get to showcase my photos that were very important to me. And you know me, I love a good library card moment, so this was super cute. And then it was really important to me to add these really cute little stickers. They give out these stickers at Brandy Melville, and my daughter, I didn't even know she did this, but we were in there shopping and she picked out specific ones and she was like, here, Mom, I found these for you for your journal. Oh, they're so cute. So I knew I had to put them in my journal. That was like a must, especially because she was so thoughtful to do that. So I have two of them. I'm going to put one on one side and one on the other. I am going to trim them because I don't want them to cover anything on the picture. I just sort of want them to be accents. And so I'm just going to trim them. But those little stickers make me happy. It's those little thoughtful moments that are so important. Don't you agree? Is it just me? When my kids remember me enough to bring ephemera or to even bring up a journal, it just makes me so happy. So I was really excited to add those little pictures. And again, not Christmassy at all, but that's okay. There's part of my story and it was a good story. And so now, because I'm a more is more kind of gal, I wanted to use that gold trim from Anthropologie. So I just cut a couple of the ribbons and I end up just stapling it right to the top, sort of like a pull. And it just adds a little pop of gold color, which I love. And again, it was part of the evening. We purchased it together and I really love it. So I just grabbed my stapler and that was done. Easy peasy. So if you are enjoying this video, please be sure to like it. That would mean so much to me. If you're new, be sure to say hi so we can connect. And if you are returning, thank you so much. I truly, truly appreciate you. I was very excited to add these chipboard ornaments. When I opened them in the Grabby Advent Calendar, we opened them on lives. Oh my gosh, my heart skipped a beat. They're so cute. I love vintage ornaments. I collect vintage ornaments. I have a tinsel tree in my studio. These were just so me and I loved the colors. So I picked a couple of my favorites. I'm going to add some of the red and white twine right to the top just for texture, not because I'm hanging them anywhere, but they're sort of going to act as a tag. So I chose this pink and green one. I'm just going to stick it behind the photo and then I will do my journaling off camera. And then this one I love. I don't know if I'm going to actually use the page next to my layout because I love it and has that little clown marionette. So I think what I'm going to do for now is just use some washi tape and I'm just going to stick it to the edge of the page. That way if I decide to use it, great. If not, it's just like a cute accent on the page, that's existing there already. I did get this really cute checkerboard washi tape from Grabby as well in the advent calendar. I'm telling you guys, that advent calendar was amazing. It blew my mind. I loved everything about it. So yeah, I just think it'll be really cute to let that little ornament just sort of hang out there. It may stay, it may not. I don't know. I don't know. I sort of like the way it looks. It just made me happy, and that's what a December daily is all about. I received this sticker in some happy mail. It's a little deer and a sweet little angel, and y'all know I've been through it with my dog Ellie, and I always say she's a little deer. And my daughter, I don't know, for me, it just in a very roundabout way reminded me of Abby and Ellie, so it had to make it onto the layout. This is another Tim Holtz piece, but it's from years and years ago, and I'm down to my last ones. They're these little tiny flashcards with sort of Christmassy words on them. So I chose the one that said Joy. Joy is my middle name, and joy is most certainly what I felt today, knowing that my daughter was home safe. So I'm going to use it to put the 11 on, to represent the 11th day in my December daily. And then I'm just going to stick it amongst the trees, sort of in the same way that I stuck that Santa die cut amongst the trees. It just worked. This whole layout just sort of came together so seamlessly and effortlessly. And I don't know, maybe because I was just so happy. I don't know, maybe that's why. And don't be surprised. Of course, I pulled those stars out. The golds were gone. That was fine. I used silver. I actually think silver even worked better. So I actually don't even think I ended up using all of them. But I did, of course, sprinkle some silver foil stars around the layout. They make me happy. I mean, I should just embrace the fact that I'm going to use little foil stars on every layout. And that is it, folks. I am going to do my journaling off camera. I'm so happy with how this came out. It's just super sweet, very reflective of my day. And I feel like it was a much needed creative moment for me in the midst of some difficult moments. So be sure to let me know what you think in the comments below. I certainly hope you were inspired or maybe had a new idea or two, or maybe you were encouraged to use your own personal ephemera in your creative process for this holiday season. If you were looking for additional content or sort of a deeper dive into my process, be sure to follow me on Patreon. I do go live 3 times every week. We have a wonderful community. We're a close-knit little group, and it is just such a blessing to be surrounded by such inspirational and creative friends. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.